Some of you guys know me, some of you don't. I am the best man, obviously. Chris and I have known each other since first grade. It's been a long time. We've literally done everything together since we grew up. I remember the moment that Chris and I first met. It was in first grade. Don't know how I remember it. We were really tiny, but I know Randy and Pauline keep telling us the story because they were there as well for it. It was in first grade. We were first getting there. We were all kind of nervous. There was a lot going on. You're transitioning from like preschool to your first ever class. And I remember Chris was standing in the corner, kind of nervous, super nervous, and kind of like crying because he was overwhelmed. And I went over to him and gave him a hug, and I said, "It's okay, man. Like let's be friends. Let's get through this together." And pretty much since that moment on, Chris and I have been friends. And not long after that, I mean, pretty much around the same time we met Sean over there. We've all been friends since pretty much first grade. So it's been a long friendship. And pretty much after first grade when we met, that's when the trouble started. We did get into a lot of trouble together, and Randy can vouch for that. I remember always coming over to Randy Pauline's. The first thing I hear is, "Hey, y'all want pizza? Y'all want some pizza?" They'd have a glass of wine, and they just be chilling, having a great time. And love you guys so much. Like growing up with you guys, you were awesome and pretty much second parents to me. Chris got a Mustang. That was his first car. and a lot of people would be like, that's a bad decision to give a young 16-year-old kid a Mustang, right? But regardless of what they drive, they're gonna haul ass in it at the end of the day. So Chris and I had a lot of fun in our cars when we were younger as well. We took our first college courses together. I mean, we've literally gone through like every step of the process, like back in Palomar College. Done pretty much everything together. And like even like when I was younger, I knew that we would get in a lot of trouble together and like do stupid things, but we've come a long way since then. But I always had a feeling deep down in my heart that Chris would be a police officer. I really did, because he was squared away, super smart and super protective. That's always how he's been. He's a super good guy. And I always had a feeling like even though we got in a lot of trouble and did dumb things when we were younger, I always knew at the end of the day he would be a police officer. And I think we got like Justin, right? Police officer. We got a couple other police officers here. Obviously, thank you guys for what you do. I mean, that's not an easy job. And, like a lot of the adversity that they face today, it's like not an easy job. And at the end of the day, everybody loves what they do and what they stand for. I'm in the Marine Corps. Joined like about 2 years ago. So I mean, when it comes down to values, you gotta trust the person that you're next to at the end of the day. If you have a police officer show up to you, you're gonna trust that they're there. If we get called out to go to God knows where, I'm gonna trust the brother that's to my left or right, and I know you would the same. And that just stands for the character of Chris. Like at the end of the day, if you ever needed anything, Chris is gonna be there for you. He's gonna protect you. He's gonna be there for you. Just stands for his integrity and like just the kind of person that he is. And I love you so much for that. And we've pretty much been through everything. And in regards to like Haley's family, I haven't met you guys very much. I know there's a lot of you here, but I'm looking forward to meeting you guys more and the memories that we're gonna have in the future. I know Haley, she's an awesome girl. We've gone back a little bit, had a lot of good memories. I remember when Chris first told me about you. Went back to his we went back to Chris's place, and I think that was like one of the first times I met you when you were living back at the old apartment. And I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure at the time. I was like, "Hey, Chris, is she the one?" And he's like, "I don't know yet, but she's awesome." And as time went on, and I got to know her more. I know that you guys love each other, and I remember having a conversation with Chris later on. And I was like, "Is she the one?" And he's like, yeah, she's definitely the one. And we're here, so just want to make a toast. If you guys have a drink, go ahead and put it up in the air. I think I got one over here. All right, so here's to Haley and Chris O'Donnell. Here's to the memories that they're gonna have. God bless your